Hello, welcome to the official launch press conference ahead of an absolute cracker coming up on June the 20th in Birmingham, another magnificent Seven show, and it's a show that really has become a staple of British boxing. Every time Queensberry, Frank Warren and TNT Sports roll into town and they say we've got a magnificent Seven show, you know there's going to be an absolute cracker. Co-main event status, we have Nathan Heaney against Brad Pauls, a fantastic rematch. If you saw the first fight back in March, which I'm sure everybody in here did, you'll know that that was a real fight of the year contender. Ended in a draw, both men feel that they won. Both men, I'm sure, will state their case today, and they will do it all again in June. And also in co-main event status, the return of Liam Davies, well, one of the emerging lights now in the Queensberry stable and in the country, unbeaten IBO Super Bantamweight champion, takes on a man who is also unbeaten and holds a couple of amateur wins over him. Little taste of Queensberry versus match from Shabazz Masoud. That's co-main event status. As you can see from the top table here, there's so much more than that, so many thrilling fights coming up. And I'm delighted to be joined by the man who is making it all happen, as always, pulling all the strings and giving us this magnificent Seven show, Hall of Fame promoter Frank Warren. And Frank, just tee this up for us, please. I mean, you told us when you brought back the Magnificent Seven, it was going to become a regular thing and there were going to be big, big fights.
Excuse me. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming along today. That's quite right. We did. You know, this is a great format and it works. It delivers for everybody. It delivers for the fans. It gives boxers great opportunities to fight and show what they're all about in title fights. For us, we made a big investment in the Midlands, starting off in Telford, the small shows. You know, get behind these two guys here, and it's blossomed and it's getting bigger and bigger. And we're back again in Birmingham. It's at the Resorts World Arena. It's a big arena, and I think we're going to get something extra special on the night with the fights that we got. You know, this is all about great fights. Great, and in the last show, we had some fabulous fights there.
Got a couple of audio issues. I think we need to speak right into these mics, Frank.
Swallow it?
I think that would probably go viral if you did, but let's keep it to the...
Right, let's go. Go on then.
Yes, well, let's speak to Erza Taylor to start off with. Erza, you are the Commonwealth Silver Light Heavyweight Champion. Erza, it was the prelims last time. You got on the kind of untelevised portion of the card of the Magnificent Seven, and this time you make it to the main stage. Tell us how you're feeling heading into this.
What's happening, Dev? I'm grateful to be here, you know. Last time they put me on as an extra.
You should be here.
Oh, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. And now, look, I'm on the table. I'm excited. I'm grateful. You know, I've got a nice little belt now. It's really put me in the room. And now, you know, I'm just going to cement myself in this position and make sure that I just keep being at the table, you know. Bigger tables, you know what I'm talking about, Frank? So, yeah, slowly but surely we're building.
Bigger and bigger tables. I've got to tell you, Ezra, the... silver in front of you, it looks good, but I've got a feeling that gold would look even better.
Yeah, gold's always better than silver, and you know, first place always better than second, you know, so yeah, I'd like that. WBC International, Willie Hutchinson has it at the moment, but let's go look for that belt, you know, the silver belt, or the English title. I just want more titles, man. I didn't really care too tough about this belt, I'll be honest. No offense to anyone, but as soon as I got it, I was like, oh, this is not too bad. Now I just want more, you know, I want more clinical performances. I got a 4th round KO in my last fight on the Magnificent Seven. And yeah, I'm looking to do the same thing, you know, a spiteful performance, but I'm taking it dead serious, man.
It's a super stacked division as well, Ezra, right now. I mean, where do you place yourself right now in the country?
Me, I say I'm number one, man. A lot of them will probably say the same thing, but I believe I can be the best in the world. In the light heavyweight division, whatever division I step into. And then obviously slowly but surely on the 20th of July, I'm going to be able to showcase just a glimpse of what I say and I talk the way I talk, and you know I do what I do. So yeah, we'll see what happens. A lot of them are over the hill now. I ain't gonna say too many names, but there's a lot of prospects there as well, and I'll just get them over the hill as well when I jump in the ring with them.
Your win over Joel McIntyre, by the way, where you stopped him. Not many people stop him. How do you reflect on that? Because he's gone the distance with Louis Edmondson, a bit of a guy around a similar stage as you. He's taken Shakan Pitters the distance as well. Does a win like that kind of set you apart, do you think?
It's just, I guess it's like a fraction on why you can see why I'm different to them guys here. This Louis Edmondson guy keeps calling me out, and I don't know what's wrong with him, man. But I'm happy to punch him up as well. But yeah, as I go through my career, I'm looking to take harder competition, harder opposition, and do what I do because I believe in myself. And me and my team, we have a good strategy in place. And like I said, I believe I can be the best light heavyweight in the world, full stop. But obviously, there's a lot of hurdles and a lot of obstacles before that. So, like I said, I'm taking it dead serious. The last couple of weeks ago, I watched a boxer lose their life in the ring, Sharif Lawal, rest in peace. So, like I said, I'm taking this dead serious. I wasn't saying I weren't doing it before, but now I know what's at stake, and I really risk my life. And all these boxers at this table risk their life to get in the ring. So, I'm taking it more than serious. And that, on its own, is enough fuel for me to do what I need to do.
Well said, Ezra Taylor. Frank, let's bring you in here on Ezra. He's got all the belief in the world, thinks he's #1 right now, and I guess that's the sort of belief you want to see in a young fighter.
It is. He believes in his talent, his team does, and he's done everything that's been asked of him. And this is, as I said, or you said, I should say, off TV last time. He's on TV now, and I'm sure when he gets out there, he's going to show the world what he's about, and it's got to be onwards and upwards for him.
Definitely has. Thank you very much, Ezra Taylor. We've got a thriller in the welterweight division, WBO European and English welterweight titles on the line between Owen Cooper and Ekow Essuman. And Frank, I'll just get you to kind of tee this one up for us. Owen Cooper is the young champion. He's got the WBO European and English titles. And only a few months ago, Ekow Essuman was the unbeaten British and Commonwealth champion. Great fight.
Look, you've got a 10-0 guy against a 19-1. That says it all. This is a competitive fight. As you quite rightly say, the belts are on the line, the BO and English. And, Owen done well in his last fight. He beat Ethan James. He done it in style and on the last show. And also did Ekow come back and had a really good come back from his defeat, I should say, with a scarf, and done what he had to do. He set this fight up. Both these guys know the importance of it. Both of them know where it takes them to the next level. So this has got fight written all over it.
It definitely has. Well, let's speak to Ekow Essuman first. Ekow, it feels strange kind of introducing you as the challenger here. For so long you had that British title, Commonwealth as well with it as well, and there were other straps, IBF European, etc. And now you are challenging for this young man's belts. How does it feel being the challenger? How do you feel about this fight?
You know what? It feels good. I mean, having the titles, always defending, you lose a bit of your hunger and whatnot. Just going off the last fight with Chris Congo, when they put his belt on the line, it was different. It was nicer. So it's good. I'm happy. I'm in a good place. Looking forward to the fight. Thank you for taking the fight. Thank you for putting me on the fight. It's good to step forward back into grace.
And what do you think of Owen Cooper? You were ringside to watch his win over Ethan James. Were you impressed that night?
Yeah. I mean, he beat who was in front of him. The lad didn't make certain changes he could have made. And, saying that, all the respect to Owen Cooper. I mean, he's done what he's done. He's got the 2 belts, and he's doing what he should do.
We did a bit of commentary that night on the prelims, Ekow, and I said, I reckon that the winner will call you out. I'm not sure Owen Cooper did call you out, but what you said was, say my name and I will appear. You have appeared in the opposite corner to Owen Cooper. What's the key to your win here on June 20th?
Experience. Just experience. Do what I do what I'm good at. Focus on me.
Too soon for him?
You can say what you want to say. All I can say is thank you for taking the fight.
Well, let's bring in Owen Cooper. You are the defending champion. Tell us how you feel about this fight. It feels like quite the step up against Ekow Essuman.
Yeah, it is a step up. Everyone can see that, but it's one I'm more than capable of taking, and I'm very confident going into the fight.
And this, by far, is the biggest test of your career as well. How much confidence did you gain from that win over Ethan James and heading into this one?
Not too much, no. The fight's in the past now with Ethan James, a completely different opponent. I've always believed in myself. So yeah, no matter how the fight with Ethan would have went, I still would have took this fight. Like I said, I believe in myself. Ekow's a great fighter. But yeah, I just feel about this game's all about timing, and I feel like now's my time.
He says experience is the key to his win. What's the key to your win?
I don't know. I like to say youth. You know, I feel like I'm a step ahead in every department. Not taking anything away from him. Just feel like I'm sharper. I'm a better boxer. I'm a better fighter. Yeah, that's the key is everything. My whole box, just the way I box. I think it'd be enough on the night.
Any response to that, Ekow? That's a lot of things that he does better than you.
It's all right thinking you've got all the tools and the kit to do stuff, but I mean, why'd you hire a plumber? He might just come round, do a little twinkle or something, and all of a sudden stuff starts working. It's experience. So you can have the tools, but you might not have the experience.
What's your message to Ekow Essuman? Owen, what's your final message before June 20th?
No, thank you for taking the fight. Think it'd be a great fight. Hope everything goes well in camp, and I'll see you on the night.
Great stuff. Thank you. Owen Cooper, Ekow Essuman, English and WBO European titles on the line as part of the Magnificent Seven show. Let's move down to bantamweight. And now, this is a great fight, not just because the names rhyme, but because we've also got British and Commonwealth bantamweight titles on the line. Ashley Lane against Andrew Cain. Now, I can't see Ashley Lane up here, but we've certainly got Andrew Cain. Am I right? Have I missed something? Ashley Lane's not up here, is he? No, he's not. But Andrew Cain is here. And Andrew, you made it very clear after your last win, this is what you wanted. You wanted to challenge for these belts. You've got it. How do you feel?
Feeling good, Dev. Feeling good. This is what we all want, innit? You know, I don't know whether he wants to come and face me, this Ashley Lane. I think he might be hiding under the covers in his. But yeah, this is a brilliant opportunity. I want to thank Frank and TNT for giving me the opportunity and the platform to work with, and can't wait to get in there and do what I do.
After his win, actually it was after your win, you said Ashley Lane has got a good story and I respect the man, but his story ends the night I get in there with him. You think you can do a number on him?
I know I can do a number on him. I believe anybody that I hit in this division with any of my shots, if I land clean on the chin, the fight's done, and I genuinely believe that. But also, I've got the boxing ability. I can fight when I have to fight, and I can box when I need to box. So I've got all the tools that I need to go all the way, Dev.
Were you impressed with his win over Chris Bourke?
I didn't really see it, you know, so I watched the highlights and you can't really take much away from them. But I more watched the interview and seen that he's got a good story. But as I said on the night, that ends the night he gets in there with me.
And your gym is absolutely buzzing right now. I saw Nick Ball actually posted your fight poster and he put a sleeping emoji over at poor Ashley Lane's face. It feels like you're all kind of motivated to go and get jobs done.
Yeah, Nick knows what time it is, doesn't he? And can't wait to see him take over the world next week in Saudi Arabia.
Frank, brilliant, thrilling fight, and it rhymes. I mean, what more do you want?
Well, everything. I mean, this is a really, really good quality fight. Two really good fighters, and you know, for Ashley, it was a bit of a Cinderella story last time out. I think it was the first fighter, would you say, from Northampton to win the title, which is a brilliant achievement. And for Andrew, who's had a couple of injuries, which have been a shame, but it was a great comeback fight. His last fight for him, he'd done Chris Bourke is a decent fighter, and he did really well and showed what he's all about. But I'll tell you what, this will be a cracker, no doubt about it.
Looking forward to that one. Ashley Lane against Andrew Cain coming up.
I remember they're coming, you know, as far as Andrew's concerned, as you quite rightly said, his manager Paul and trainer has done an excellent job up there. Sometimes under difficult circumstances, but he's done a brilliant job. and that's shown, you know, with Nick, with Andrew and a few of the other guys. They're good quality fighters.
They definitely are. Andrew, just obviously Ashley Lane's not here, but I'm sure he is watching, tuning in wherever he is in the world at the moment. Do you have a message for him?
No, just make sure you train hard and keep doing what you've been doing, because you've been doing well, Annie, but I'm coming to take your head off on June the 20th.
Be there on the night, that's the message.
Great message from both of you. Fantastic stuff, Andrew, Cain. Let's speak to, as we wait for David Adelaide to hopefully join us, we're not going to speak to Sol Dacres yet, we're going to speak to Chantelle Cameron, who makes her Queensbury debut, finally back in the ring, Chantelle, and you're challenging for the vacant WBC Interim World Super Lightweight title against LM McCalled. It must just be great to get going again.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be literally boxing down the road as well. So it's good to be back boxing in the UK and down the road. And thanks for getting me out so quick. And again, boxing for the interim title, because I'm on a mission to get all the belts back at 140. So the road begins again for me.
And how strong does that desire burn? Because I sensed it when we announced you a couple of weeks ago, you know, we had that launch press conference. Sometimes you can just see it in someone's eye, how much they want it. And how much does that desire burn to get your belts back?
So much, because nobody likes losing, and taking a loss was a massive lesson that I had to learn. But I want my revenge, and hopefully Katie does win her next fight against Amanda and we get the trilogy on. But at the moment, I've got an opponent in front of me, and that's my main focus, because if I don't get through her, then I've got no chance to get my belts back. So all my focus is on July the 20th for the time being.
Tough opponent as well. She's only lost in very good company, former European champion, former interim champion. It's not an easy fight, is it, Chantelle?
No, but I don't want any easy fights, because I've got nothing to... If I have an easy fight, then it's going to show nobody how good I really am, and I think I've got a massive point to prove now, and I want the tough fights to show everyone that I'm the best in the 140 division.
And also, you're back boxing in the UK, first time in a little while, and it's not too far from Northampton. You'll be on there, Ashley Lane will be on there, representing Northampton again, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually so excited to be boxing just down the road. You can get a train, drive down 45 minutes, 50 minutes, so it's better than everyone having to book hotels, book flights. It's been over a year since I boxed in the UK, so I just can't wait.
Frank, I think it's safe to say Chantelle Cameron, one of the best fighters in the world, male or female at the moment as well. It must be great to get going with her.
We're delighted to have her on board, and she's lovely. You know, we was talking earlier, she's a lovely person. She's got to pick up her American Boxing Writers Award in New York. Their next thing, he's for her fight, which was Fight of the Year, which is a great achievement. And you know, she's it's a very important, this fight. It's for the WBC interim title, and the winner will become the mandatory to Serrano and Taylor. And she has to win over Taylor. Sport the homecoming in Dublin against a very good boxer in Katie Taylor. So, you know, for us, ticks every single box, and I'm looking forward to the fight.
Great stuff. Thank you, Chantelle. While we continue to wait for David Adelaide, who I hope will join us soon, we're going to move up to the back end of the table, the top table, the co-main events. I'm going to start with Nathan Heaney against Brad Paul's fantastic rematch. And Frank just set this one up for us. It was a thriller back in March on the last Magnificent Seven show. And I guess we're all very grateful we get to see it again.
Well, we are, you know. Nathan, Brad too. It was a contender for Fight of the Year, or is still a contender for Fight of the Year. Set the place alight. The atmosphere was unbelievable. Both of the guys done their brilliant. I mean, you know, it's no secret Nathan sells a truckload of tickets. He's got great support from his people in Stoke. And, you know, with Brad, he brought some guys up there and he put on a show. He done fantastic. So I'm looking forward to see it again. It's in the same arena. So I think we're going to see some serious fireworks there between the two of them. And the best man will win on the night, hopefully. But it will be a great fight. If it's half as good as the last one, it'll be a great fight.
Let's start with the challenger, Brad Paul's. Frank just said there, the best man will win on the night. Did the best man win last time?
Well, no one won, so I guess not.
The fans won.
Yeah. as long as everyone enjoyed watching it, I guess that's why we're doing it again, because it was so entertaining the first time. So, more of the same.
I saw an interview that you did, I think it was with ITV West Country, the morning after the fight, and you said, I didn't feel like I got what I deserved. So you feel you won that fight?
To be honest, yeah. But I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. I'm not shouting robbery or anything like that. I just say maybe slightly unjust is the way I'd phrase it. But that's boxing. I understand that. When you're in the away corner, it's how it goes sometimes. And that's boxing. But we've got the rematch, and that's the right thing to do. And this fight will determine who's better. So it's good.
No crying over spilt clotted cream.
Good one.
Let's bring in the hitman here. Unjust. Last time out. What do you think?
Yeah, I just I'll be straight. Like I won the fight. There's no two ways about it. If you watch the fight for 2 rounds, rounds 8 and rounds 11, you just watch that, you think he battered me, and it's like this post-fight delusion that happens where people can say, "Oh, Brad, you won that," and then they start believing it. But the fact of the matter is, you've got a fantastic corner with Terry Shue and obviously Sean Ellis, and I know we can all say, listen, it's motivating fighters and stuff, but they knew going into those last 2 rounds when they were saying, "You have to knock him out, Brad." Like, it's not even like you have to knock him out, because as far as they were concerned, I was winning the fight, and when the fight was announced a draw, I thought I didn't know how the scoring worked, because I thought they must have scored those 2 rounds 10-8, because that was the only way I could see that it was a draw, or even close to being a draw. But yeah, it is what it is. I was gutted with the draw, to be honest, but Brad he did do very well. The fact of the matter is, the first 7 rounds, he wasn't in the fight at all, and then he caught with a great shot. And then round 11, he caught with another great shot, but again, like, he had a great corner and told him exactly what he needed to do, and he listened to him.
Do you agree with that version of events, Brad?
I agree that I've got a good coach, Terry. That bit I agree with. Yeah. No, I don't agree. I feel like I've done enough to win. I feel like a lot of the shots off the gloves, and I was putting the pressure on, and I'd say, yeah, the rounds that I won sort of big, and the rounds Nathan won, he might have nicked him early on. But listen, it was a close fight, and that's why we're doing it again. I feel like the styles gel well, and that's why we're doing it again. I just feel like it will be the same, but better this time, in my opinion.
Brad, I've heard you mention something about gum shields as well in that first fight as well. What was going on in your head about the gum shield situation with Nathan Heaney?
Listen, did it affect the outcome? Possibly. Like I said, I'm not going to cry over clotted cream or whatever, but normally the rule is gum shield out 3 times is a point, which wasn't the case in our fight. But I don't really want to go on about the gum shield. I've got the rematch, and I feel like this time it will be better. I'd imagine there won't be any problems with the gum shield this time, and we'll have a good fight just like last time.
Yeah, to be fair, like, it's the gum shield first came on to round 5. I was cruising the fight at that point, and it was just, I've already put it online, like, the week of the fight, I lost my actual gum shield. It's like custom gum shield. Regardless, I brought one online. You shouldn't blame your tools and all that, but I had no option. So, and it just wouldn't stay in. And so the first time was round 5, and there was no action. You just flicked me the shot, and it flew out. And then obviously it happened in 2 other times later. And the referee said, if that comes out again, I'm taking the points off you, when he took me to the corner. And I thought to myself, I'm absolutely screwed here, because I can't keep this gum shield in. I'm trying, but I couldn't. But it is what it is. I'll just make sure it's more slippy so it comes out even more next time.
What will you do differently this time in the fight, Nathan?
Just, to be honest, I was doing well anyway. I just got caught with a great shot on a few occasions. So it's just what, I don't know why Linus is popping up, mate. But anyway, listen. But he caught me. So it's one of them. It's just listening to Steve and just doing what I need to do.
They're two terrific guys. Two terrific guys.
And the fact of the matter is,
gentlemen of the sport, and that's fantastic. Both of them, the way they conduct themselves, and we're going to get something. As I say, I think it's going to be a special, special fight on the night.
Agree with that. Final word, Brad?
Thank you to TNT for putting the fight on again. Thank you to Frank for putting the fight on again. You're a man of your words. You said after the fight you would have me back, and here I am. Respect to Nathan for taking the fight. His fans enjoyed it. My support enjoyed it. Cornwall versus Stoke. And we'll be in for a good night. Nothing but respect. It's not personal. Just really want the British title. All the best for your prep, and I'll see you on July 20th. All the best.
He's got a county. He's Cornwall v Stoke. I mean, that's a bit unfair, that.
Final word, Nathan.
Yeah, just this time I retain the titles the way that I should have retained the first time with the win. And like I say, it's going to be a great fight. And the reason I want it is because it was entertaining. My guys support me everywhere we go. It's only right that they have a great fight to watch. So, yeah, it's going to be good.
Terrific stuff. Thank you. Brilliant rematch coming up on this brilliant Birmingham show. Nathan Heaney, Brad Pauls, they duke it out again. Now, I still don't see any David Adelaide, but I think we will. We're just going to have to crack on. Let's speak to Sol Dacres. You are fighting David Adelaide on this show. It's a fight that has been talked about for some time. He's not here, but if he was here, what would you say to David Adelaide?
What can you say to the man that's not here? I just hope he's there on the night.
That's what you say.
Yeah, this is the second press conference I came to. We were supposed to box on the March 16th card. Came and he wasn't there. I've come all the way down to London again. He's not there. So please, Frank, just get him in the ring on the night, please. And hopefully we can see him at some point.
Do you think he wants this fight, Sol?
Give him a ring and ask him, because I've never seen him to find out. So you have to ring him up and see. I don't know if he's on the way or whatnot. I don't know. I'm here. That's all I know. I'm here.
You were ringside for his fight with Fabio Wardley. That's the last time we saw David Adelaide in action. I think you said that night you weren't particularly impressed with him. I don't know how much you want to speak about a man that wasn't here, but give us your synopsis on his fight with Fabio Wardley, what you thought and what you'd do in there.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's seen the fight. The outcome was the outcome, so I don't need to give my opinion on it. It was just a matter of fact of what happened. So it wasn't a great night for him, and it's not going to be a great night in Birmingham either.
Have you seen weaknesses in him?
Say that again, sorry.
Weaknesses. Have you seen weaknesses in David Adelaide?
Well, yeah, you can see from his last fight. You can see it all there. You know, the evidence is there. So, I don't need to, use mind games or try and hype anything up. He is what he is.
Think you can stop him June 20th?
Definitely.
Okay, well, hopefully the next time we speak to you about this fight, he will be here as well, and we can get a little bit of a back and forth. But Frank, in a heavyweight division that is sizzling right now, this is a cracking fight to, keep the heavyweights coming through.
It is, and we've been blessed in the UK with some great heavyweights over the last few years. Solomon's done everything that's been asked of him. He's 8-0. He wanted to come and fight with us with Queensbury, so we're delighted to have him on board. David had quite a good fight out in Saudi, the show before, and unfortunately halfway through the fight got clipped. So he's got a lot to prove, and so has Solomon, because they want to get in the big mix, because it's all, in the next few years this heavyweight division is going to be a big shake-up again. Some of these guys at the top will be retiring or will be gone, and they want to be the next gen. So this is a very, very important fight for both of them.
Brilliant stuff. English title on the line as well. Thank you, Sol Dacres. Let's now move to the co-main event. Liam Davies and Shabazz Masoud, the IBO World Super Bantamweight title on the line. It's two unbeaten British Super Bantamweights. Fantastic fight. And Frank, just tee this one up for us. Not only is it a brilliant fight between two unbeaten Brits, it's a little bit of Queensbury versus Matchroom yet again.
Well, this fight is in collaboration with my new bestie and Matchroom, and we're looking forward to it. It's a great fight. Liam I thought you were going to say something. Liam has done everything that's asked him, 16-0. All the titles that he's won, he's now the IBO champion. And you think that the guy who holds the other belts is Inoue. He's probably, if he's not the second best best fighter in the world in the pound for pound, I'd be shocked. And that probably makes at the moment the heavyweight, that bloke who won on Saturday. This is a fantastic fight. It's a fantastic opportunity. The IBO is on the line. I do believe Inoue will go up in weight very soon, and if he does that, the winner of this fight comes through, and they're in a position where there's all these different belts going to become vacant, and they'll have an opportunity, I'm sure, to fight for one of those, and then move with their career, and who knows, down the road, have the super fight with the Japanese hero. But this is an absolutely cracking fight. Undefeated against undefeated.
Well, let's start with the challenger, Shabazz Masoud, the Maverick. I saw your Instagram post when you announced this fight. You said, time to show them who's number one. Plenty of belief, plenty of hunger heading into this fight.
Yeah, 100%. I've known Liam for years now, and he's a very good fighter, but he's got a lot of strengths and a lot of weaknesses, and on the night, I'm there to exploit his weaknesses.
Well, just because Liam was so sternly looking at you, I'm going to bring you in straight away here, Liam Davies. You've got a lot of strengths and a lot of weaknesses, champ.
Yeah, ain't everyone. But the proof's in the pudding, like I say. I've been here at this level, I've done it. And I think it's new to him. This is his biggest fight. It's a good fight, he's good. He's just not good enough, do you know what I mean? This is my time, and I'm this close to getting everything I ever dreamed of from a kid, yeah? And they send one man to try and stop me from getting it. No problem. Bring him.
We'll see on the night, innit? Don't worry.
Yeah. I can't wait. Honestly, can't wait.
In a very short space of time, 16 fights, British, Commonwealth, European, IBO champion. That is a bit of a thing. I think, and in my experience, I think that Liam is one of the best and improved fighters in this country. And I'm not taking anything away whatsoever from Shabazz, because he is a very, very good quality fighter. But this, if Shabazz beats him, I think he's beaten one of the best young fighters in the world.
It's a big challenge for you, Shabazz, this one. I mean, in terms of your last fight ended up being a harder fight than probably what you thought, and I thought maybe you'd come back with a slightly easier touch, get it all going again, but you've jumped right in with Liam Davies. Tell us the thinking behind this fight for you.
I want big fights, and honestly, the better my opponent is, the better I perform, so that's why I took this fight. I wanted a fight like this, and I've got it.
And you have 2 amateur wins over Liam Davies as well. Do we just ignore that? Can we read anything into it? Are you reading anything into it?
Nah, because it's going to be 3-0 after the 20th.
Everyone beat me as an amateur. I was useless, man.
I beat both of yous.
For those that didn't hear it, Andrew Cain just said, I beat both of you. Fantastic potential future fights with Andrew Cain as well.
And now I'm on top, so that's all that matters. This is where it counts, do you know what I mean? This is where it counts. This is where you can change your life, so I'm on top so far and I ain't going nowhere.
Says it's going to be 3-0 though, Liam. Big statement from Shabazz Masoud.
Yeah. I'm glad he thinks that, and like I say, we need these fights. You're good, because we wouldn't be having the fight. You're unbeaten. I'm unbeaten as a pro. You got 2 wins on me. So I'm hungry as a motherfucker right now.
We'll see.
How different are you to that kid that he beat in the amateurs?
Not that different. Still got a snotty nose and can't tie my laces, but nah, I've come a long way. Do you know what I mean? These times where these guys beat me, they beat me fair and square. Fair play to them, and now I'm here to get my revenge, and I thank him for accepting the fight. Train hard, and good luck, because you're going to need it, brother.
100%, man. You train hard, and we'll see you on the night.
Liam, what do you do better than Shabazz Masoud? Just out of interest.
Yeah, well, I knock people out, that's for sure.
And win belts.
And win belts, yeah, of course. But he's, like I say, he's a good fighter, man, and that's why he's here, but just not good enough, do you know what I mean? He's never struggled,
Talk's
never
cheap,
had a
innit?
tough fight.
We'll see IQ wins fights, and we see.
You do the same thing, though. It's that Ben Davison thing, innit? Jab up to the head, jab to the body, feint to the body, go to the... I've seen it, man. It's quite robotic.
We'll see on the night.
And then the little shell thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to clip you, boom.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we are going to see. Trust
you
me.
get hit back in the face, you'll see, innit?
Yeah. But you don't hit hard, man, so I can take your shots.
Don't worry.
You're the one that's got to worry.
Alright, don't worry.
You know it as well.
Okay.
You got a lot of people behind you, but trust me, I know you know it.
Okay. Keep thinking that, bro.
No, I don't think it. I know. Fact.
Okay.
Fact.
We'll see on the night, innit? We'll see on the night, bro.
We sure will.
Do you think we've got a fight, boys?
I think we've got a fight. Fantastic fight. Shabazz, listen, just your final message to Liam Davies. I know we'll see on the night kind of thing. Anything more you want to tell him?
Just have a good camp, man. See you on the night.
Your response, please, Liam Davies.
Bring a pillage. You're going to sleep, man.
We'll see, mate. We'll see.
And one thing you forgot, he also supports Arsenal.
Yeah, we're a bit quiet.
We're a bit like a
Fantastic stuff. Okay, Frank, we'll come to you for a final word. I think the appetite has been whet, particularly with these fights up here as well. Plenty on the line.
Look, we call it the Magnificent Seven because they're magnificent fights. These fights are all competitive. They're going to be exciting. We're going to have great atmosphere there. We'll be sold out. There's no doubt about that. We put the tickets on sale. We've had pre-orders. It's going to be electric up there, and I'm pleased as a promoter what we're doing and how we're building the sport in the Midlands. It's coming back to being really lively up there, and these are good times. So everybody here's got an opportunity to shine. Everybody's got an opportunity to make their life better, their family lives better, and I know all of them will grab that by their... Well, it'll be in their gloves, won't it? Yeah. It'll be in their gloves, so they'll be doing what they do on the night and hopefully all doing well. And we got a great show.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much. We're going to get some face-offs down the front here. Tickets are on sale right now. Go to theticketfactory.com and buy them. We'll see you on June the 20th. Thank you very much.
Well done.
July 20th.
What are we doing now? Yeah, just on that bit back. Did it here? Yeah. All right, can we go? Owen? Owen, Frank? Frank? Both? All good? Yeah, I'm good. Might go fall off the glass or what? Full of what?
Forward first.
Forward first. All good? Face up.
Where are you going, Frank?
I'm staying here. All good?
All the best, mate.
Cheers, mate. Close front first, isn't it?
Quiet today without really quiet, man. Yeah, I can't wait. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck.
I'm not fighting. All good? Face off?
Thank you, Frank. Thank you.
Oh, he's not here either, is he? Come on. All good? Safe journey home, young son. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm really busy, son. All good?